Hey guys, Jay Hoyt here. Before we get into today's video, I want to take a quick second and say a big thank you to everyone that's been coming to the channel recently. You guys are showing some amazing love here on the channel, so I appreciate you guys so much. If you haven't yet, or if you're brand new here, make sure to go down below and hit the subscribe button. What's on, guys? Jay Hoyt back with you. Today, welcome back to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Some big news here out of the Call of Duty community. Season 2 is here. We have the patch notes for you as well. We got some new maps, some new modes, and lots of big changes. So let's get right into it. So of course we have lots of patch notes here for Season 2 in this whole big season, right? So it's upon us. We will look at this picture a little bit later, but we're going to read all of the kind of the same things in this entire new thing. So there's 4 new maps, 3 of them being 6v6 maps. So Stash House, Vista, and Departures. I haven't ran through any of them yet. Game's still updating, so we'll have to come back with some gameplay on that another time. And then Das House, which was a map before, but I was going to say, yeah, small. It returns with all new looks. So it is the same map, which if you like that fast-paced action, submachine gun, hopefully not too many shotguns or knives or riot shields and all the bullcrap that we had to deal with last time. But that would be pretty cool if it's, a similar map. A new war map. Never really played war, never really been into that kind of thing. I think we do try it out every once in a while, but just not really what it is. So each week as Season 2 progresses, be on the lookout for playlist updates, including 5 new game modes. So we have Horde Point, which is kind of interesting to say. So basically, it's Hardpoint, but then you fight back against the hordes of zombies. So it's like zombies and Hardpoint together. Then we have Team Gun Game, so instead of singular, I'm guessing there's teams. Snipers only. They spelled season wrong up here, I love that. Jugger Mash, all Juggernaut combat all the time with matches of kill confirmed, domination, and hardpoint. That just sounds miserable, if you're asking me. Bounty, the player with the most kills from each team will be marked as an HVT. The HVT alternates on a time interval and rewards extra points when killed. Okay. New weapons. Alright, so 2 new weapons debut at the helm with specialized additions arriving later on. So there's a new sniper rifle, a new submachine gun, a new BR, and a new melee weapon, which is a blade capable of razor. Obviously, no crap. It's a melee weapon. Aftermarket parts. Literally never used them. Have no no kind of ambition to use any of them. So if you want to look at them, feel free to look at them, pause it, whatever, but lots of new stuff there if you're interested in that kind of thing. Then we have a new perk. The Ninja Vest eliminates footstep sounds immune to movement reduction effects, a bonus shuriken and throwing knife ammo, along with you resupply the shuriken and throwing knives every 25 seconds. That sounds like a terrible idea, but okay. So we have some new characters, operators, I'm guessing. So we have Rick Grimes and Michonne, both from The Walking Dead. We have Laswell from the Battle Pass, who is no kind of explanation on who he is, or she is, I should say. John Doe, what a great name for that. Bound to an eternal cycle of war, some souls in the can never find peace. Who knows who that is? And like I said, there's Michonne. Some more events as well that I'm not going to read through all of them because I really don't care about them. But I want to get into kind of some big stuff here. So as far as the gameplay goes, some of the stuff has been fixed, nerfed, buffed, whatever it may be. But I want to get into it. So ADS idle sway. So when your gun's aimed down sight, they have changed that. So yeah, whenever you're ADS, the mechanic discourages players from holding their sights for an extended period of time without a constant subtle motion, with a constant subtle motion that introduces slight inaccuracy. So if you're just sitting somewhere and just holding down your ADS, your left trigger, your right or your left, I guess trigger it is for that too, it's gonna start swaying more, or maybe some at all. So which is good because that kind of, you know, doesn't really affect it much, but if you're just, you know, watching a lane and you're just holding it, then, you know, there's going to be a little bit of sway there. So interesting. So sniper rifles aren't affected by that. So after the initial delay, ADS idle speed will now gradually increase over 3-second period before reaching peak speed rather than beginning at full speed upon aiming down sight. So now, and when you aim down sight, every like 3 seconds it's going to start moving more, I'm guessing. So the longer you are, the worse it's going to be. I guess that's how that is working. So sniper rifles do not get affected by that. So now sway consistently begins from the position of the hip fire crosshair rather than this. Okay, cool. So hip fire sway has been adjusted as well. I'm not going to read every single, you know, word in here. So okay. So we got here. So new widget for lobby view. Don't really care. Detailed stats are now available. Cool. Okay, so decrease the kill feed. So okay, that don't really care about that. Decrease field fade. Don't care. What else we got? New breadcrumbs. I'll be okay. Don't care. Calling cards. Okay, is there anything in here? So pressing button combinations while on fire range will no longer kick the player back to the menu. Okay, fix an issue. Okay, so I'm reading all this for the first time, so I'm trying to figure out if there's anything that we actually do care about. But there's just a lot of stuff. Round attrition AOV, the correct scores in search. So this isn't even just, maybe it's down here at the beginning, but some of the stats sometimes after games, especially in ranked play, don't display it accurately. I know Ben and I both kind of figured it out where when you're in hardpoint and you get to the end of the match and it says you have like 6 seconds and yet you played the hill the entire game and you just know 100% that's not right, then like, is that just a bug? Is that just, you know, are they mixing it up? I don't really know. Okay, so fix more issues. So I know this has been a problem for a good while. Sometimes it will dolphin dive when you are on the slide only option, which personally I feel like there's a lot of things similar to that happen. Like you turn off certain things and they still happen, which I feel like, you know, shouldn't be that. So this is a big one too that Ben actually kind of, you know, hit me off on. Decreased delay for health regen begins from 4 seconds down to 3 seconds. So once you get hurt, it's going to take a little bit less time to start that regeneration process. So it kind of matches the, you know, pace of the game a little bit more. And then they increase the health generation from 40 HP to 75 HP, which, so we've adjusted health generation to better match the pace of the gameplay. For now, it only takes 5 seconds to heal from 1 to 150, down from the previous 7.7. So okay, so you heal a little bit faster now. Don't mind that at all. Some issues unlocking attachments and stuff. Okay, so then here's the next thing. So carry forward maps are now available in the quick play rotation. So they added in, I'm guessing, these few maps into there. Some stuff fixed in the modes. Decreased lunge distance for weapons to align with the MW3 standards. Okay, I haven't really noticed much of that. Increased movement speeds as well for the... Okay, so it's changed the older weapons to kind of fit better with the new weapons. Added gun kick control and recoil benefits for tactical stance for all weapons. Okay, and then obviously I'm not going to read all of these, but just the more important ones. So for the MCW, increase the ADS time speed from 240 to 265, so it takes a little bit longer to ADS, is what it's saying. Increase sprint to fire time, a little bit more. So, okay. BRs, now if you want to see this, obviously I will link this in the description, but Submachine Gun, did the rival get touched at all? It does not look like it. So the rival recently has been pretty insane, and I'm surprised it's been as good as it's been, because holy cow. Yeah, lots of stuff getting changed. Sprint to fire times, ADS speeds, I mean, you name it, it got changed. And since I don't really care about any of those things, we're just going to keep moving right along here. But again, lots of attachments, lots of guns, and everything else got all fixed. So field upgrades, a little bit changed from deploy times. Okay, yeah, cool. Dead silence around the issue. Okay, don't care. Gunship. Ranked play. Okay, something we actually care about. So it continues in the first full season. New rewards, pro MCW, classes, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. So here's the big kind of thing, is the maps removed for Search and Destroy is Skid Row, which, you know, however you felt about it, it's now out. So they added in Rio, which will be interesting. So I'm very interested to see how that plays. Terminal Hardpoint, a lot of people didn't like that. I know myself personally, I'm not a fan of many maps in this game. Actually, every single map I hate except for one, being at Skid Row. But they added in Rio. Subbase is back after they fixed an issue, which is interesting, right? Because, you know, this brand new map's coming out. Will it get put into the pro rotation? I would guess so. More restrictions, which is very interesting. So the HRM, the RAM, the SVA, which is like the AK. I don't even know what gun that is, but attachments are also restricted here. So the Ninja is restricted, and the tactical pads have been restricted. Interesting. Okay, so what else do we have here? So the amount of SR after wins early have been increased to help elevate players to their intended skill division. To increase competitiveness of the top 250, it reduces SR inflation after losses. Okay, cool. So then at the setback where you start, so Bronze through Crimson are set back 3 tiers below where they finished the previous season. So a player ending the one in Gold 3 will start in Silver 3, and players Crimson 2 or above will start in Diamond 1. So, okay. And then lots of rewards. I'm not going to read them all, but you can read them if you want. And then, again, I'm not a big zombies guy, but we'll kind of slowly scroll through it to see if there's anything that I really care about. But lots of guns getting new changes. And then, yeah, obviously if there's anything new or exciting, to let them know so they can fix it and everything else. So I guess the biggest thing is the MCW changes, a new map in the game, and kind of how the SR works. So, okay. I mean, we got some new stuff to do. Next thing to do is get into a game and see how everything plays out. Check out the new maps, and of course, see everything else that Season 2 has to offer. But with all that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys are enjoying Call of Duty and this new season so far. If you are, make sure to hit the like button down below. Let me know of your thoughts and comments down there in the comments section. And most importantly, if you haven't yet, or if you're brand new here, make sure to subscribe. And as always, guys, we'll see you